So once I saw someone in need for a hand, and I went up to them to offer my help, but they dismissed me and asked me to mind my own business, which felt really bad. But also I learned something that just because some jokes you don't know how to be grateful, you should not let go of this helping nature of yourself, and because there will always be people who will be more than happy to receive any kind of help. So one day I saw a kid swimming in the pond. He was crying, screaming, calling his mother's name, and I saw that, and I immediately rushed, and I went looking for his mother, because I wanted to see her, watch her son swimming, because maybe this kid was screaming, so I thought, yeah, he wanted his mother to watch him swimming. So I went looking for his mother, but I didn't find her anywhere. But which felt really bad. Also, I learned that when she found her son, she held her in her arms and was crying and thanking God for what? Thanking God for what? For because her son learned to swim. That's why. So I realized the value of underwear in a very embarrassing way. So what happened was, as you all know very well about the good morning wood, you just woke up, you're half awake, you're not really aware of your surroundings, and now you have the urge to pee. So you rush to the bathroom and to release yourself. And one great thing about underwear, out of many, is it hides your boner. But my bad, I took it off the previous night before going to bed, because it was crazy hot that night. And so as I was shaking off the last of my pee and realizing slowly that I rushed to the bathroom past my family members sitting in the room with a hard as a rock boner, and as I was realizing that I was so fucking embarrassed, my face was all red. Now I couldn't wait for this to calm down, so I can and also I was waiting for my family members to leave the room, so I can just rush back to my room and wear my shorts. Man, I shouldn't sleep naked, at least have my underwear on me. So I learned something when I was in college. I learned many things when I was in college. I'd like to think that. So one of the lessons I learned was, one day when I was in class, waiting for my classmate to arrive, he sat on the bench before me, his back facing me. So I wanted to mess with him. I wanted to write something funny on the back of his shirt. So I took my pencil and I started writing the word asshole on his back. As I was writing, I realized I got the spelling wrong. Instead of 2S, I only wrote 1S. So I took my eraser, rubbed the entire thing off so I can redo it. As I was rubbing, woke up suddenly, and he complained to the teacher that what I was doing. And the teacher got really mad, he was really upset. He called me all kinds of names, embarrassed me, humiliated me in front of the entire class, asked me to leave the class and all. And he was kind of lecturing me, blah blah blah. But yeah, he was right. I learned something that day, that why we should always have a pen with us. Because if I had a pen with me, I would have written with the pen, and because I was writing with a pen, I would have been very careful about getting the spelling right, as only I had one shot. So yeah, that day I realized the value of pen, and I bought a pen immediately after I went home. And yeah, pen is really useful, guys. I realized the value of a good night's sleep in college. So once I went to the science lab of my college, I was curious about all the skeletons and all the stuff for experiments. There was a table and a really comfortable bed in that lab. And what happened was, I did not really sleep well the previous night. So I saw the bed and I thought, maybe since nobody is around, I should just take a half an hour nap. I did that. I woke up naked, all the students staring at me, and the female professor yelling at me. What happened was, the students, they were supposed to cut open a dead body. They entered the lab and they saw me lying on the bed, and they thought I was the dead body, and they thought we can start on our own. They did not wait for the professor to arrive, and so they did, and they were about to cut open my belly. And that exact same moment, I was dreaming of that female professor who was yelling at me naked. She was naked in my dream, and I'll not go into that dream. And so yeah, so thanks to that dream, the students realized that blood was still pumping all the way down, and thanks to that I am alive now. And so I woke up, the professor was yelling at me, but I kept thanking her. I said, thank you man, thank you, and she didn't know what I was talking about, and she was only yelling at me and asking me to get the fuck out of that lab. Being at the right place at the right time. So I caught my girlfriend cheating on me with my best friend. I caught them doing it. As I was watching my best friend fuck the girl I love, I was I was so fucking angry. I wanted to march into that room and beat the crap out of them. I was fuming with anger, but unfortunately at that same motherfucking moment I also got a fucking boner. Now I cannot march into that room with anger and a boner. Like, how is that gonna work? Like, I don't know, imagine that. So I thought, I had to calm myself down. I wanted to, calm my boner down. I didn't want to calm my anger down. I was all angry. Just shut up. Just kind of like, just. I was talking to my dick like, shut the fuck up, man. This is a no fucking time to get horny. We can do it some other time. Just kind of get back to your room. Fuck. So okay, so I could not get rid of that boner. So I said, what should I do now? And the only way at that time, I don't know how to admit it. I only way was to release myself. So I had to rub one out watching my girlfriend have sex with my best friend. I had to, guy. So I did what I had to do, and I released myself. But unfortunately, the moment I came, my anger was gone. I wasn't even angry. I was all relaxed. I have never been that relaxed in my entire life. Like, I didn't mind anything. Wow. So that was my reaction. My girlfriend having sex with my best friend. Okay, like, I'm just trying to get angry, but I cannot. So I said, what should I do? I thought, I should record them have sex, and then I can watch it later and get that same anger I felt the moment I caught them doing it. So I recorded that video, and now I can't help myself masturbating to it every single day.